So now we're on the last question, and that is, can the platform, our platform, help you execute better than another platform, or if you could on your own? And let's examine what that actually means. So commodity transactions are fairly easy to execute. It's current rent roll, trailing 12, a couple of pretty pictures, go to a couple of rounds of bids, and then you select the group with the lowest pricing. Very simple and standard. Still requires infrastructure, analysts, marketing, knowing who the capital providers are, especially if you're doing an asset class or geography that you're not necessarily familiar with. But fairly straightforward. It's on the non-commodity side where you have to ask, does the platform give me value? I can tell you again from my prior experiences where, I had a pretty large team across the country and I didn't really know what they were doing. Meaning I didn't know who was seeing our deals. I didn't know the feedback. It was really sort of a closed off process where I wasn't really getting the benefit of all the information that was going around. Our company is different. Our company is really predicated on having an open architecture of information. In fact, you want to be on my calls? No problem. You want to be on the capital calls? No problem. You want to see the deal folders? No problem. You want to go into the database and see all the feedback on any deal? No problem. It is incumbent on you to take the initiative to proactively go and get the information. It's all here. Additionally, let's think about what else we can offer up. So all of our analysts provide the infrastructure necessary to leverage your time to execute a transaction. So book and model, analyst job. The initial conversations where you relate the fact pattern of a deal before you have to negotiate a structure, analyst job, because who better than who did the book and model to really just relay basic facts. Post term sheet, negotiations, analyst job. So we create tremendous leverage for the individual originator to enable you to focus on relationship management and also on transactional management. Furthermore, when there's a problem, I'm here. I'm the ultimate backstop, right? I referenced the idea of the tip of the spear. When you need help on a deal, if you can't get in touch with this particular capital source, if you can't figure out a particular structure, if you need ideas, if you need negotiation strategies, I'm here for that. And we'll continue to be on whatever calls and meetings you need to progress the transaction to a successful closing. We track everything internally. Yes, we have all the accoutrements that most of the larger firms should have, co-stars, RCAs. I sometimes painfully run out of tracking how many subscriptions we actually have. But at the end of the day, a lot of it is information sharing. So we do a couple of things that are different also. We have a weekly call where we talk about our deals, meaning our pipeline, where the transaction manager talks about the impediments of the transaction, the feedback from the capital markets, process-wise, what they're discovering as they go out toward closing, which really helps you understand what may happen on your deal as well. Also, we are a member of RECA, which is the Real Estate Capital Alliance, and that is 20 firms like ourselves, where we share information and data. And this is somewhat unique in that even the larger firms don't have the same information sharing that the RECA membership does. In fact, it's invite only. If you don't share, you're out. So we see $4 billion plus of live transactions, but even more so, I have the ability to pick up the phone. Actually, anybody has the ability to pick up the phone, send an email, and you get immediate feedback from the rest of the RECA participants. Their transactions really do mimic a lot of the dynamics that your transactions are going to have. And so you're going to get the benefit of $4 billion worth of real-time data across different platforms. That's really powerful and certainly will help you execute substantially better than elsewhere.